What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jay Light here back at you with another YouTube video. Today we're gonna be talking about One Piece chapter 1105. Quick little chapter, bro. Ain't nothing too much to talk about. It's just Buster Calls initiated, and Saturn and Kizaru about to get down to business, and they're having a discussion with Vegapunk, and Vegapunk had a ship that he had let the ship escape earlier, and Saturn's like, yeah, we found him, and we obliterated that shit. And Vegapunk shot Vegapunk. This chapter is pretty much Vegapunk just like being just like shocked that Saturn and Kizaru are just like basically lost their humanity. Like they have like no morals pretty much. Like that's how he's looking at it. Which Saturn, I mean Saturn views himself basically as like like so far above everybody else that is like, of course he would think that way. I think Kizaru still kind of conflicted. Kizaru did not talk much, and you see Vegapunk appealing to Kizaru. He even said, "Kizaru, I'm begging you," and and then, uh, then Saturn was like, he said you could still be hiding something like you were with Kuma. So yes, we have to destroy the island, even though it's gonna set us back however many years because Egghead is so technologically advanced. And Vegapunk asked the question. He says, "But what about humanity?" And Saturn just completely just ignores him, and he just said, and he just told him about the ship. It's like, yeah, that's about your humanity right there. That was the answer to this question. Him destroying the ship, and then the pacifista units are still on Egghead, wreaking havoc and everything. And we see Sanji and Frankie escaping with Kuma and Bonnie, trying to reunite with the other Straw Hats to get off the island, right? And then Sanji checks in with Nami. They have their situations, and apparently Zoro's still fighting Lucci, and Nami says that they sent Jinbei over there to go get him so he doesn't get lost. But I'm like, Zoro, why is Lucci not packed up right now, bro? I mean, I understand sometimes in One Piece, actually a lot of times in One Piece, it's just a clash. It's not really an all-out fight. I understand that. But at the same time, you gotta realize. Then Sanji says to Bonnie, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave without Vegapunk." And while he's on his way back, we see the Buster Call approaching. We see the ships. We see the ships gathering in, and we see Brook. We see Brook and Stussy trying to get the ship to the crew. And then we see the pacifistas still wreaking havoc. Vegapunk is watching as Egghead falls all around him. And then Kizaru catches up with the rest of the Straw Hats on the little transport tube, then derails them. And that was the fastest way for them to get to the ship, derails them. And now they're falling out in midair. And Saturn orders the pacifista units to kill the Straw Hats that's falling out the tube. Well, it's not the Straw Hats. It's Frankie, Kuma, Bonnie, and Kuma's still holding Bonnie. W father, W father, W father. I just gotta put it out there, bro. Kuma's a top, not in terms of strength, but I feel like he's a top 30 character and what. He's top 20. He's top 20 character. I feel like after the backstory and everything, you find out everything. He's top 20 character. He has got to be. Well, yeah, we have them falling, and then the pacifistas are ordering to shoot and everything. And then Vegapunk is in his head. He's like, "Oh snap! Like the pacifistas, the pacifistas, they're not gonna hesitate to shoot Bonnie." And he's thinking about his head. He's like, "What a terrible way to go!" Even though it looks like your father. Like for her to see the last thing that she is going to see in life is her father possibly offering her. And then we see Luffy cannot move, and he has his belly full of food, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's Luffy! Grab him! He's an emperor." And then the last panel we see is a soldier saying, "We failed to neutralize that escaping vessel. We have to report this to Kizaru. If he wait, my bad. He has to know that they're heading for Egghead." And then you just see a destroyed marine ship with the flag, and then we see the words, "Someone else is on their way." Now we know Blackbeard was already pulling up. We know this. To be honest, I feel like the only thing that's missing is the Revolutionaries. I feel like this is like a mini, kind of like a mini, like probably like a foreshadow for the war. Not foreshadow, maybe just a preview is a better word. This is a preview for the final war because we have if with the Revs show up, we have all three sides. We have pirates, the world government, and we'll have the Revolutionary Army. And to be honest, Sabo can pull up or whatever. Like but I feel like it got to be Dragon. If Dragon does not pull up while Kuma and Vegapunk, two of his I guess if you ask him, he would consider them his two of his best friends. If you know they're both on Egghead, especially Egghead, Vegapunk's backyard, and you don't pull up, and it's like I understand Dragon is like his stance is much bigger than like Sabo. He can't just go out and just go rescue Cobra if he wants to. He can't just go out and do whatever he wants. I understand that because the Dragon Falls, the revolution is done. He's literally the figurehead. And he has complete trust and complete obedience from the revolutionary. I get that, but Dragon, come on, man. Would you rather Vegapunk? Would you rather Vegapunk, which probably is going to be a significant weapon in the final arc of the series, and you're going to let Kuma down? But then I can also understand it's like, well, Kuma chose this fate, but I'm just saying like for Vegapunk and all the scientific advancements that he's made on Egghead to get just completely eradicated. Like, come on, man, you have to because you're gonna need technology. You're gonna need some kind of edge to fight the celestial dragons to get to God Valley to get to Mirajah and to execute all of them. Like you're gonna have some kind of you need some kind of technological advance because you have the Gorosei, you have the world government that's going to protect the celestial dragons. Um, then you have the God's Knights, who we have no idea how strong they are. We have no way to gauge how strong they are. We just know if they're the God's Knights protecting the celestial dragons, they got to be ridiculously strong. They're probably at least admiral level, if not stronger than that. Like they have to be on par to prevent anybody from coming there. Cause the only proof I say for this is in God Valley, Garland was protecting celestial dragons when the Rocks and the Roger Pirates pulled up. Now, if Garling survived, I'm just saying he has to be at least be able to bang out with uh Shiki level, Whitebeard level, Rayleigh level people. Not necessarily overpowering defeat, but he's probably gonna go take him to high extreme diff. Like he's not Garling is not to be played with. Like I'm pretty sure you have to be some kind of monster to be the supreme commander of the God Knights of the Celestial Dragons. Like let's just be honest. But yeah, man. Let me know what y'all thought about the chapter down below, and I'm gonna see. I start covering the episodes on the anime, the Egghead episodes, since like it's literally like the Egghead arc hasn't even concluded, and we're already getting started in the anime. That's how long Wano was. It's like, oh, we gotta play catch up now, bro. Like this is crazy, because even though they're just getting started with Egghead in the anime, like they have so many episodes before they even get close to the point where where we are right now in the manga. But one thing I am going to cover when they get on the anime is Law versus Blackbeard. I will cover it because I think that fight might go kind of crazy in the anime. We'll have to see. I hope so. I really do hope so. But yeah, man. Let me know what y'all thought. Like, comment, subscribe. More on the way. We know. Wish everybody have a great day and peace. Till next time. We out.